linking. It's linking soon. We're not live yet.
Hi everyone, this is Kimberly from Kimberly's Fabric Stash. We're going to, hi everyone, this is Kimberly from Kimberly's Fabric Stash. We are now linked up to our Facebook page. If you're in the room, go ahead and comment. I got prizes for our early birds tonight. And hi Carol, good job. You're amazing. You're like always my first one on. Hopefully you guys are doing good, having a good week. We will get started at 7 o'clock promptly. Carol, thanks for sharing that. I appreciate it. And you're like VIP customer tonight, Carol. That's awesome. So we're gonna go ahead. Hi, Fran. Thanks for joining me again. You guys are you guys sitting in the same room together? You guys are probably sitting in the same room together. Hi, Dana. Hello from Missouri. How are things in Missouri tonight? Hi, Allison. Thanks for coming back and joining me. You guys are awesome. Make sure you guys are sharing or tagging your friends. Hi, Paula from Florida. Hopefully the weather's good down in Florida right now. We're getting warm weather up here in Pennsylvania this week. It's like 70, so I'm really happy about that. So we will start promptly at 7, so make sure you guys get, you know, something awesome to drink and a little snack for yourself. And we'll go ahead and get started. And I have all sorts of great things planned for you guys this evening. So you can talk amongst yourselves and or just get all settled in. And my first 3 people that joined on there, I have a special I'm going to be putting into your carts. So my early birds there, each one a $10 coupon. So I'll go ahead and put that in, and you'll be able to use that tonight. Yes, and make sure that your accounts are confirmed. I did put up a link to that. Thank you for sharing, everybody. I do appreciate it. Make sure that you guys are confirmed in your accounts, because I can't give the way the prizes. It won't let me do that unless you guys are confirmed. So,
just go into their messages.
and I think you can actually look at. Okay, hopefully that didn't mess anything up. And we'll just leave it on here for now. So, hi Tracy, how are you? Glad that you could join me this evening. I'm so excited. You know, I learned so much last week, and this is neat. I get to talk to you guys before we start. So I learned all sorts of great things last week, and I need to write down their names, Leah. Leah's here with me. So for those of you that know Leah, she's helping me out tonight. So I learned all sorts of things last week, and you guys had some great suggestions and comments for me. And I've taken them to heart, and I think you guys will be excited to see what we have. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. We will get started in just a few minutes. We're just doing some little bit of housekeeping here. It's Carol, Fran, and Dana. Okay. And we'll put those $10 coupons in your cart. So don't check out tonight until Carol, Fran, and Dana, don't check out tonight until you see, until I tell you, go ahead. You'll see a coupon in your cart, and I'll give you a code. So that'll be fun. And make sure you guys are sharing or tagging your friends and all that kind of great things. And we have some great prizes. Of course, you have to stay to the end for the prizes, which is fine, because it's Friday evening and most of us are hanging out at home doing our thing, or hopefully on the West Coast, Southeast Texas. Well, hi, Donna. Thanks for joining me. I was going to say it's probably 5:50. You're about an hour behind us, I believe. Hello, not working late tonight. Well, Sherry, that's good news, because you're going to love what I have to show you guys. So hopefully it's Southeast Texas. So that's down by the Gulf, I believe, if you're near the Gulf, Donna. That's exciting. And I don't know if you're quite an hour behind us. I think you are still. I know last week we had people coming in from California towards the end. Felt kind of bad because it's California, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon out there. So yeah, it's one of those things. Thanks for sharing, Donna. I appreciate that. So, like I said, hopefully you guys are excited. I'm super excited. I got some great things. I have a lot of fun things to share with you. And we'll just let you guys hang out there for a few minutes. If you hear silence, it's just, or maybe Leah and I talking, just, it's all good. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Hopefully things are good over on your side of the river there. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start with...
So the bundles are first.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, we're all good.
Okay.
I got this.
And then I will...
How long, just whenever you say flip it, and I'll flip it?
You're just going to... Don't click on the blue.
I'm
Yep.
not. No, we're
Yep.
good. We're good.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Funny thing last week, ladies, I have to tell you, my husband was helping. Leo wasn't here, and he did not want to talk. So I'm like trying to like give him like little hand signals, like, okay, flip, you know. And he did a great job because it was the first time I've ever done that, and he's not computer savvy, but all he could do is sit there and hit the button. It was
I'm gonna run
fantastic.
in the house.
So
I'll be right back.
what's that?
I'm gonna go.
Okay. North of Beaumont, about an hour away. It's 5:50 here. So you are an hour behind us. Okay. Cool. My son was down in, where was he? Down at, no, he was down at,
A few hours away from me.
no, my son is in the Air Force. He did his basic training down there at the Air Force Base in San Antonio. And unfortunately, we weren't able to see him graduate, which was very sad because of the COVID. However, he's safely in Oklahoma now, which is fantastic, and he really likes Oklahoma. So, so I missed my opportunity going to Texas and seeing the Alamo and all the cool things that Texas has. So hopefully sometimes I can get back down there. So hi, Linda. Thanks for joining me tonight. We're just kind of hanging out, waiting to get started. We are sharing Civil War fabrics tonight, Sherry. Yes, we are. And good news, I'll just kind of give you guys a little preview. We have Barbara Brackman is releasing a new line from Moto after the new year. Hi, Joanne. Thanks for coming back. And the Barbara Brackman collection is amazing. We're definitely ordering it in. So once I get confirmation of that, I'll let you guys know. But for Civil War fans, you know Barbara Brackman is very, very popular. Her designs are just fabulous, and I was really excited to see that she's bringing out a new line, because I don't think she's released one for a year or two, so it's been quite a while. And of course, not that they're quite 100% Civil War, but they're close. The Kim Deal fans out there will be excited to know that there's a new line releasing from Kim Deal at the end of December, so we'll be bringing that in as well. And lots of exciting things there. And we're just plugging along with all these new fabric lines, so it will be a good thing. What else do I want to tell you guys? Yeah, just lots of good things. So I'm gonna let you guys hang out for a few more minutes. We got 7 minutes to go, and then we'll get started. So I was gonna grab the book. The color? Let me go see if I can grab that. Okay, cool. Okay. I want to show them a picture of. Let's scoot past you. Sorry. All right. Sneak peek. Barbara Brackman's Ladies Legacy, and that is delivering March. And I'll show you. You guys can ooh and ah here for a second. There's a catalog. So those of you that are fans of Barbara Brackman, it's an amazing thing. Yeah, there's the patterns. Oh, that's Betsy Chutchin. Sorry, I switched the page. But anyway, she does Civil War too. Not sure if you guys are aware of Betsy Chutchin. She's very, very popular down in Texas with her different clubs. She writes several books. So I hope I set my count right, or I'll carry over from last week. Your count, once you set up your account, it carries over. So you don't have to do anything different, as long as you had confirmed what you did anyway. Sherry, let's make sure Sherry was there. Go up. Sherry, we're checking for you. Yeah,
Right there.
you're good. You're all set, Sherry. What else I want to share with you guys? There's one more in here. Let me ask you guys this, since you guys are sitting here waiting for me. There's there's a lady named Kathy Holden. She does a line, and it's called Flea Market Fresh. Let me hold that back just a hair. Yes or no? I'm kind of on the fence on it personally. I'm just not sure if that's something you guys like or not. So comment. I need to know opinions. It helps. So if you guys like that, definitely say yay or nay. Fortunately, you can't stand in the room and look at my awesome catalog with me, but I can show you cool things. Because that's what being an early bird means. You get to, oh, this one will be exciting. Violet Hill by Holly Taylor. You guys, lots of you guys are huge Holly Taylor fans. This is a spring delivery. She always does wonderful Christmas lines as well.
Bunny
Does not like the flea market. Okay.
Yep,
So there's Violet Hill by Holly Taylor. We'll probably bring that line in.
Carol Mackey. She does not like
The flea market. Okay. Well, thank you
yeah,
for your
sure.
honesty.
Yeah, perfect.
I
This is what we
appreciate
want.
that. Yeah.
This is what we need.
Yeah, you know, I should just do a live where they just go yay or nay to the video.
Yeah.
You-
They said it's too busy for them, Allison said.
Okay. See, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, same with Debbie.
Really, too
Yeah.
busy. Okay.
You guys give great feedback.
Yeah, and like I said, I know that the Holly Taylor is huge and does really well, so I know that
Donna doesn't like it.
no liking it. Okay.
All right.
This is the spring line.
Cecilia likes the Violet Hill.
Okay, from Holly Taylor. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, that's Halloween for next year. We won't worry about that just yet. How are you guys on vintage Halloween? Let's just go. I know we just had it like a week ago, but in my world, I have to choose fabric almost a year ahead of time. So this is from Urban Chicks. This is Moto.
Emily Stamonsky likes the Violet Hill, and Cecilia does not like the flea market.
Okay.
Everybody's liking the Violet.
Okay. This is a really little different. Those are panels. That is a Halloween line from Urban Chicks. They're a little more modern, a little more out of my traditional realm here, but I think they're cute. It's a little bit of a light orange, light green kind of thing. This is Midnight Magic by April Rosenthal. Many of you guys are big, huge fans of April Rosenthal. Here, I'll flip over to that. What do you think? Huh? Yay? Nay?
Cecilia said it's cute.
Okay, she likes,
Halloween one.
they like the Halloween ones, yeah.
Sue Sebastian says she needs to make a road trip.
Yes, you do. That would be fantastic. Okay, and are you guys tired of Fig Tree, or you guys still like Fig Tree? This is Fig Tree. You guys probably see it in your local quilt shops. It's a hit or miss with me online.
Linda says that she loves mods and the Halloween. Debbie also says yes to the Halloween, and Fran says yes.
Okay, so you guys are liking the Halloween then?
That's cute.
Well, give me what do you guys think of the strawberry? It's called Strawberries and Rhubarb from Fig Tree.
You just need to flip through.
I know, I should. I just should do a whole like catalog, like hold it up and they go with their little thumbs.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know. Fig Tree to me gets repetitive,
Linda
but
says love Fig Tree.
okay, so maybe you guys are still into your Fig Tree. That's good to know. Like,
It's reliable.
well, well, like it's amazing. Because I see it constantly. I don't, and they probably are just like, oh, it's new, and I'm like, well, I've seen this like 30 times, but it's new to them. So, all right, and one last one, and then I'll leave you guys alone.
Cecilia
This
says Fig Tree's really cute. Dana says cute, but not big on Halloween. And Debbie likes Fig Tree.
Okay, so this is a black and white line from a new designer named Allie Kay. I guess that's her there. And she's doing a black and white line. And usually black and whites are kind of small prints. These are like massive. That's a coated. Those are canvas. What do you guys think of the black and white? No.
Okay. Yeah.
What we got? Okay, we're at 7. Yeah. Okay, it's time to go in front of the camera and say hi to everybody. Oh, hi Cecilia. Hold on, I didn't say hi to everybody. Hey, Debbie Meyer, I put a $50 gift card in your cart tonight, in your account because I sent you an email about this. I didn't realize who you were, and I went to look for you, and I'm like, the lady won $50, and she didn't get. Emily, you know you aren't gonna see me just yet. Anyway, and then I got confused. I wasn't sure. But anyway, Debbie, there's $50 that you have in your account. I did send you an email. Am I supposed to be able to see Kim? Hi, Emily. Not yet. I'm getting ready to step in front of the camera. You'll see me in just a second. Love the black and white. Actually love most fabric. Not liking the black and white. Okay. So yeah, I was just flipping through with everyone. And it's 7 o'clock. So it's time to get this show on the road. So you need to go over there and make sure that like they're not chopping off the top of my head. Dana, I appreciate your guys' comment. That was fun.
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, hi everyone. It is me, Kimberly, from Kimberly's Fabric Stash, and this week is our Fabric Bundle Friday sale. If you are new with me for the first time, go ahead and say hi. And the way that we're doing things is we have a count with comments sold. There are links on the event today. If you don't have an account set up, you're going to want to do that, because the way this works is that I'm going to show you different items. You're going to in the comment box, you're going to write sold, and then whatever you're getting, and if there's a color, which not tonight so much.
3-digit number.
There's a 3-digit number, and we'll go over this a little bit closer. So I'll hold it up to the camera when we get actually started, because after a minute here, I'm not going to be standing here. But anyway, again, my shop's been around for 11 years now, and we are online. We have an Etsy page as well as a comment sold page now. And this is our second week doing this, so we're still working out kinks. Be patient, and we're just really excited that you've joined us for this evening. Make sure that you tag friends. Make sure that you share, because I give away prizes for tagging and sharing. And if you're not sure how to tag, that's where you put somebody's name in there, and then they can see the post. So that's what we want to make sure we do.
Cheryl says hi from New Jersey, and Karen says hi from Massachusetts.
Okay, hi Cheryl and Karen. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. We're really excited. I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. Hopefully you got something awesome to drink and maybe a snack, and are in a cozy chair. So we have lots to share with you. So I'm going to step away from the camera for a second. I'm going to get a, actually, you know what? I have some bookkeeping to do with them. Let me go over a couple of things. So, things we learned from last week. When you say $5.99, that is for a half of a yard. That isn't for a full yard, okay? Now, the yardage is typically $10.99 unless it's on sale, but the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So at 2 yards, it works out to $9.99 a yard, and at 3 yards, it works out to $9.99 a yard. So $5.99 is for a half of a yard, okay? Definitely need to put that out there, because I got a little bit of blast last week from the whole, well, you said $5.99 for a yard. It's not, it's for the half yard, okay? Number 2. The free shipping tonight is on $50 orders and up, okay? So many of you hit that threshold last week without a problem, so that's where we are with our free shipping. And that's if you order within the first 3 hours that you put the item in your cart. So once it's out in your cart, you have 3 hours to check out. You're going to get your free shipping. How cool is that? Especially with shipping rates right now at $7.55 a package and $8.15 a package. So not good for the shipping. It's like, you want me to pay that, not you. Okay. And if it's less than a $50 order, your shipping is only $5. I'm going to eat the other $2.55 because I'm that kind of girl. So, and let's see. Oh, last thing you need to do, make sure you confirm your account. When you would do your first order where you comment sold 1 yard or whatever it is, there's going to be a little pop-up. Make sure that you confirm that, and then that way you'll keep adding stuff. You don't have to do it every time, just the one time. That way your cart is ready to go and everything's hitting your cart. Okay. So we have a lot of bookkeeping, like a lot of product to go through tonight. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you guys are going to have as much fun as I'm going to have, because I love talking to you guys and sharing everything we have in here. And we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move this along, and we're going to adjust the camera so it's facing down on the table. Leah's here with me tonight. Leah's my daughter, and you guys can say hi to Leah. Many of you know her. And I'm going to shoot that camera down now. So okay. I'll see you guys at the end. So bye for now. I'm going to shoot it down on the table. So don't get alarmed if you don't see me.
They can just see you
want to be
from
able
here
to
down.
see this?
Yep, we can see that.
And
there we go. That's a little bit better.
And I'm going to hold up something to get started so that they can, how does that look?
Beautiful. Okay. Move it a little bit here. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. All right, we're good.
Sorry for the shuffling camera, guys. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way. So the first item we have up tonight, and I only have one of these, and when we go through, we're going to do bundles first, okay? And that's perfect. Yep, that looks good. We're going to do bundles first. I kind of have an order of operations, so I decided to do all the bundles. And everybody's saying hi to Leah. That's cute. Okay. Anyway, so this is my black and white fabric bundle. There are 10 half-yard cuts in this bundle, and I only have one, so you're going to comment the word sold and the number 101.
If they want this one.
If you want it, okay. Again, sorry, I only have one, but it's just kind of a thing. So let me go through and show you each one of these.
It's on a little bit of a delay, so we're okay.
Okay, so we're going to show, I did this last week, and I didn't have, like, the ability to see. That's a metallic.
Yep,
okay.
That's good. You're right.
All right, and we're going to keep going there. Okay, it's always funny in the beginning. Those are little bees. It's gray.
Oh, super cute.
Little bees there, and then like a hash.
Oh, I
so,
like that fairy frost.
okay.
Fairy frost.
Yep, the fairy frost is always nice, and it's so back ordered right now. I can't even get it.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's not a cool day.
rarity.
So this is bundle. So you're going to comment the word sold 101 if you want it. Okay, so that's our black and white bundle. The next bundle I have here is my winter bundle. And this is, you're going to comment sold 102. So Leah, you're going to click.
It's already done.
Okay. And this is a collection of blenders that I thought would look great for your upcoming winter / holiday / Christmas / Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate. That's a snowflake there. So we have that bundle. And I think I have couple of these available, so, and that's a swirl. So this is Wilmington Prints and Moto in this bundle, and this one has 9 half-yard cuts in that as well. So just a good bundle for winter. All right. Now, the Civil War fans, there's bundles, and then there's going to be yardage later. So kind of up to you how we're going through that.
Are we doing the bundle first?
We're going to do bundles first. Yes. So let me just.
Is this the half-yard bundle?
This is the half-yard bundle. Yep. And all right, here goes. All right, so what this is 20 half-yard cuts of Civil War fabrics from Paula Barnes, Moto, Kim Deal is in here. So this is just a collection of different Civil War fabrics that you can use in your collections. Okay, so there's 20 half-yard cuts. That equals 10 yards of fabric. And that is item 103. So you're going to type in the word sold, 103. I only have one of these bundles. Okay, there's that. Hopefully I'm hitting all this just right, and you guys can see that. So that is that bundle. Okay, the next bundle I have is the 3rd yard cut bundle. Now let me explain what a 3rd yard cut bundle is. This is, Leah, did you move it?
No, I'm looking right now.
It's just below the last one.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is number 104, and this bundle has 24 1/3 yard cuts. So a third of a yard is 12 inches by 44. We have one of these bundles. I know it's an oddball bundle, but I had a bunch of 3rd yard cuts left over from a bunch of bolts. So I made a bundle out of it. That will equal 8 yards of fabric if you do the math. Look how beautiful that is. So this is a 3rd yard bundle. Again, I only have one. So I'll keep flipping here. Ugh. I have a little bit of Moto, a little bit of Joe Morton in here. It's a beautiful bundle. So if you're beginning new on Civil War and you just want to get started, this is a great collection to get you kind of in that realm of Civil War. So there's that. Okay, my bundle's falling apart. All right, the next one I have is a smaller bundle. Now, this one is just a, this is number 105, so you're going to write in sold 105. And this is 14 half-yard cuts, and it's just a smaller bundle, but it is a little different than the 1/3 yard bundle. Okay, so 14 half-yard cuts comes out to 7 yards of fabric. Oh, thank you for turning those lights on.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so this is the Jane Austen that I had some of that left. Okay, there's 2 of those. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. So again, if you're getting started with Civil War, this is a good bundle to start with. So this is number 105. Okay, so there's that. All right. Trying to knock the camera off. Yep, we're at sold 106. Now this one's a little different. This isn't Civil War. This is a Rouge 1800 bundle that I put together. So this is really unusual. What I did is I took a Rouge 1800 charm pack. And I'm going to slide that out. So, okay. So we have a charm pack from, this is Moto Three Sisters. Okay, it's the last charm pack I have left.
Is here at all? The charm pack?
It's all in the bundle.
Oh, okay.
It's in the bundle 106.
Yep.
Okay. And then I took these beautiful fabrics that coordinate with that charm pack, and you are getting 12 half-yard cuts, which equals 6 yards of fabric, that will coordinate with the charm pack. So this is enough to do at least a lap size, if not bigger, quilt. Okay, so this is this bundle. I only have one left. Sorry for all the ones tonight. We've been running through bundles, and I thought, you know what, you guys can definitely enjoy some of these fabrics while I have them left. So that is number 106. Okay, beautiful line, and it comes with a charm pack. How cool is that? All right, for the batik fans out there, I have 20 fat quarters of batiks. I will flip through them. We having camera angle issues?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. And okay.
Muscles.
So these are from Moto. Moto put out like a generic line of batiks, and these are fat quarters. So if you are a batik fan, you know what? Those are flipping weird. Here we go. Well, I kept getting the fold. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna start from the bottom. Okay, so here's this and this. Sorry for the turnaround. We're not professional like QVC girls in here, so you know we just try and do the best.
In this.
We're trying to do the best we can. I keep pulling the bundle. Okay, bundle's hard to flip through tonight. Okay, there's that beautiful bundle. Again, if you're a batik fan, these are fat quarters. So fat quarters are 18 by 22 inches. This is a happy bundle. I know we're going into the gray days of winter here coming up. So if you are one of those people that need a little pick-me-up in your day, this would make a great quilt top or table runner or whatever. So this is number 107. Okay, and those are all batiks from Moto. All right. So just a little side note, if you're buying batik fabrics, the nice thing is chrome needles are now available from Schmetz. We actually sell them in our store, and they really help going through the dyes in the batik. So batiks are made completely different from other fabrics. The dyeing process can leave puddling. The wonderful thing about the Moto batiks is those fabrics are such high quality. You don't have dye puddles in the weave, but chrome needles are very nice with batik fabric. So if you plan on using batiks or you've done batiks before, just so you know, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but chrome needles are available now from Schmetz, and we do have them in the store. Okay, so we have this bundle here.
Sharon says hello from Mississippi.
Oh, hi Sharon from Mississippi. Thanks for joining me this evening. I appreciate it. Sharon, if you're just joining us a little bit late, we're just working through bundles right now. We'll get to yardage here in a few minutes, but right now we're just handling different bundles. Now, this bundle here is a green blenders bundle. I try and do things so that you guys don't have to search a store for, 15 different, greens, because sometimes we're making a quilt or... Well, yeah, there's St. Patrick's Day too. But sometimes you're making a quilt and you don't want to ask the store to cut you 15 fat quarters. Okay? It's just, or you just don't know which ones. So what we did is we went ahead and we pulled together a bunch of different green fabrics. And then that way, you have them in your stash. So if you turn around and look in your room right now, if you're in your sewing room and you take a look, ask yourself, do I have enough green fabrics right now? And chances are you might. Many of you have wonderful, beautiful stashes. Some of you are new and you don't. This is a great bundle. This is number 108. And I didn't tell you how many fat quarters in here. There's 15 fat quarters in this bundle. Okay. And they're all quilt shop quality fabrics. So this is a collection from Riley Blake, Moto, peppered cottons from Pepper Corey from Studio E, and a little bit of Riley Blake. So a beautiful bundle. And this is number 108. Okay. Okay, so last week, if you joined me, you will know that we did the Dear Jane. That was a huge success. Many of you ordered Dear Jane, got the panels, the fat quarters, and I want to make sure that I show this again for those of you that are joining me for the first time. Dear Jane. I'm getting my Janes mixed up. This is American Jane from Moto. The line is called It's Elementary. We are also including, if you ordered the bundle, whether it's fat quarters or half yards, we're also throwing in one of the panels. You get to choose the color, either blue, red, or black for free. And if you are unsure of what that looks like, let me grab one.
Here, I'll help you out.
I'll just open it up here.
So
this is what the panel looks like. Again, if you're just joining me from last week, this is the panel. This is the black panel. And if you are interested in the bundle from American Jane, which is Moto, you're going to get one of the panels for free. You will just comment to me at checkout the color panel you want. And if you don't, I'll ask you anyway, because I'll need to know. So that's our American Jane bundle. I'm not going to flip through this whole bundle again. We did this like in length last week, but you can see here it's a beautiful collection. And that is our American Jane bundle from 109. Okay. And the price point on that is for the fat quarters. The half yard bundles are more. So when you put it in your cart, you're going to see a price difference. And if you join me late, let me just go back and explain a couple of things. When we get to yardage in a minute, you're going to see $5.99 as the base price. That is for the half yard cuts. And then from there, it's $10.99 for a 1 yard. But then the price drops to $9.99 a yard if you order 2 or 3 yards. So we kind of reward you for ordering more. Okay. We have a question?
Yeah, Carol Mackey said sold 109 for half yard.
Okay, that's perfect.
That work?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good.
Yep, very good. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. This next bundle I'm really excited about. I have several of these available. It's kind of going along the same line with the whole green thing. This is my blue fabric bundle. This is half yard cuts, and there are 10 half yard cuts in here, so this equals out to 5 yards of fabric. Let me pull this open. Can you make sure that they can see this again?
They can see it.
So we have this beautiful Wilmington Scroll.
Go left.
Thank you.
Yep.
We have a beautiful stripe, a blue crackle from Moto. This is from Henry Glass. We have a beautiful solid from Moto. We have that in 2 colors. A navy crackle, primitive muslin blue, and then another Wilmington Scroll. So again, if you are lacking in blue fabrics and you have upcoming projects, or you just kind of like burned through all of your blue fabrics, this is a beautiful bundle that I think you'll really appreciate. We have a couple of those, and that's number 110.
Debbie Shandor is wondering how many 108 have available. You're 108.
I got it right here. I only have one of the green bundles. So
it doesn't look like anybody else has claimed it.
Okay, so Debbie, if you want that, you're
she said 109, not 108.
Oh, 109. What was the question? How many of those?
How many are?
I have a ton. Just go ahead and put it in your cart. Yeah, I got lots of those available. So
it's the elementary one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So no worries, Debbie. Thank you. Appreciate the question. Okay, so now we're going to work on our
Moto Grunge?
Yep. We're going to start this bundle. Okay.
Yep.
Apparently I'm getting old because my daughter's,
goodness.
having me lift, or she's doing all the lifting for me tonight. I'm joking.
You're not old.
Thanks.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to start with number 112. I have 111, I believe.
112.
112.
We
Okay.
skipped over 111 completely.
We had to.
Okay.
Because I didn't have that.
Debbie
So,
said thanks.
all right. Wonderful. Okay.
Also,
So now we're getting into yardage, and to recap one more time, it's $5.99 is for the half yards. Okay. And we're going to do, we have a collection of nice grunges tonight. We're going to go through them first. This is our basic and blenders portion of the show. We worked through our pre-cuts, and now I'm going to show you basic and blenders, because you guys need basic and blenders, because when you buy tons of florals or tons of geometrics or whatever, you need something to blend with them. So this is a Moto Grunge called Cherry. It has a lot of beautiful, if you're not familiar with Moto Grunge, let me give you a background. It is a blender fabric. It has areas of lights and darks through here that Moto has put together to help you blend into your quilt top. So think Christmas at this point, Valentine's Day is coming up, or maybe patriotic, and this Moto has, I think, close to 100 different grunges, and so we carry the ones that we think you guys will love, and you know, we try and stock them year round. So this is Moto Cherry. You're going to comment the word sold, number 112. And again, half yard is $5.99, 1 yard is $10.99, but the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So that is number 112. Okay, I'm going to stack them here. The next one is a little different. I know it's like, Kimberly, you just showed me red. Well, Moto makes like 17 different reds in grunge. So this is Moto Grunge. This is called Scarlet. And it is number 113. Is that right, Leah? Scarlet is 113?
It is.
Okay. And again, it's a red blender. Now, it doesn't have as deep or as different. Let me show you them side by side. So this one has a little bit more of a lighter kind of mix going through it. And this one does not. This one has just more reds on reds. So a great grunge fabric. If you're a fan of Moto Grunge, I think you'd be really happy with Moto Grunges. Or with those. Okay, so our next one is number 114. This is called Sugar Cookies from Moto. Very popular. It is a creamish blender with a little bit of what I would call beige, and then there's a little bit of like a green in it.
Yeah, there is.
So
really
are
nice.
you guys seeing that?
Yep.
Well, okay. This one is called Sugar Cookies. If you guys are buying grunges locally, you can pay attention to the end of the bolt, and it will tell you what Moto calls that. So in this case, they call it sugar cookies. So when you're shopping, you can note the different grunges that you're using. You might have to spell out the word yard, Allison.
There you go. Okay,
Yep.
same with Dana's
Yep.
112 order.
You guys, if it's listed as a yard, you're gonna spell out the word yard. So you're gonna want to write that again. And so you would say sold 113 1 yard YARD. Sorry, I have an English degree and I spell everything out. So my apologies. So no worries. There's plenty to go around. You guys aren't gonna miss out on it. Okay. All right. Wonderful. All right, so our next one we have here is our Moto Grunge. This is actually what they call white. However, it is not. The Moto Grunge white.
Let's do it side by side yet again.
115. This has instead of a beigey kind of blend like the last one, this one has more of a blue kind of
whitish.
And a green, and it is white. It's like an off-white.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's
see
that
the
one
difference?
side by side.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yes, they call that white.
Before brushing teeth.
Quite the sense of humor. Yeah. So this is number 115. Okay, so that's Moto Grunge. Don't let the size of the bolts bother you. I just pulled the ones that had a little bit of yards left on them. I didn't want to haul over like a 15-yard bolt. So, because apparently I'm getting old. And so don't let that bother you. If you only see like 1 or 2 yards, it's because I just didn't bring over a whole huge bolt. Okay, the last Moto Grunge I have for right now that I want to share with you tonight is the vanilla. So this one is going to be a little different. It has a little bit of a gray going through it with that beige. So this is Moto Grunge Vanilla. And again, the $5.99 price you're seeing is for the half yard. And then the more you buy, the less it gets. Beautiful. And to do a comparison, I'm going to show you all three together. So this is the vanilla. This is the white. And hopefully they can see that really well. And then this is the sugar cookie. So beautiful blenders, especially for this time of year. They'll go with lots of different quilting projects. And again, if you're new to grunges, you can always just order a half a yard and see what you think of it. But these are all going to be quilt shop quality fabrics that you're going to want to definitely put in your projects. Now, this one, brand new, just delivered. You can hear me actually taking the plastic off of it because I forgot to do that ahead of time. This is Moto Crackle, and those are familiar with Kathy Schmitz from Moto will be very familiar with this. This is the red crackle there's actually a name for it. It's not on the end of the bolt. This is, if I was to describe this, this is not a cherry red. So if your monitor is showing you cherry red, it is not. This is more of a brick red. Thank you for that. Yes, because I was not going to come up with that word. So this is more of a brick red. And again, it's a great blender for your background projects. I brought it in for Christmas time. It is mottled, so it is not a solid background here. You can see the lights and the darks throughout the fabric. And that way, if you're making stockings or table toppers or whatever, this is a great blender to add to your project. So this is number 117, and this is the Kathy Schmidt's Crackle from Moto. Okay. The next one I want to share with you is something that will definitely go with your Civil War fabrics that we're going to do here in a little bit, but I wanted to throw it into the blenders category. This appears black on camera. It is the navy. It's not.
That shows black. Really nice blue. Yeah.
So if hopefully your monitor is showing you this navy blue. It's from Primitive Gatherings. Many of you are familiar with Lisa Bonnigan from Moto and Primitive Gatherings. She's ever popular. And if you're a prim person like I am, you can't get enough of the Primitive Gatherings fabric. So this is a blender, and again, I'm showing you this now, even though it will go with your Civil War or patriotic quilts that you might be working on. So great blender from Moto. This is number 118. Okay, wonderful. All right, I'm going to flip that down here. Okay, and I believe we're on to the next pile. The next pile. Oh, you got it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not that old tonight.
I'm not saying you're old. I'm just helping.
If you could take this pile, though, I'm afraid I'm going to knock it over.
Oh.
So, it's nice to have children that care about you. Okay. So, funny. Let me pull up my sheet here and we'll get organized. All right. So, hopefully you can see this. This winter is coming. I know it's news to all of us. And this is, I cannot keep this in stock. I keep reordering it. This is snowflakes. They are white snowflakes on a cream background. So this is not white on white. Can you see that?
Can you open it up a little bit?
All right.
Yep. That's much better.
Is that much better? Okay.
Much better, yeah.
So those are white snowflakes on a cream background. It is from Moto. It is one of their 3 or 4 snowflakes that they carry. And again, it's very, very popular. It's a very subtle background. If you are making snowmen or you have a Santa Claus cottage or anything it's going to be doing with winter, this is a beautiful fabric for that. And like I said, we sell a ton of it. And again, I know I'm reiterating, $5.99 is for the half yard. Okay. This is just new. Another one I forgot to take out of the plastic. I finally got this back in stock after the whole big, huge run on blenders because of everyone making masks. We were unable to get this beautiful Wilmington Scroll, and we got 3 bolts back in stock this week. So we have a lot of yardage on this. This is going to be huge for Christmas everything. So if you're planning on doing anything with red and green, you're going to want to grab some of this scroll fabric. It is absolutely stunning. It has light and dark areas. It's a very subtle movement, and I think that you're going to be really pleased with it. So this is number 119A. Make sure you put in the A because I had to do an addition, and just make sure you add the A. So it's sold 119A. And then your yardage or your half yards. Okay, so beautiful blender. Really excited I got this back in stock for you guys just in time for Christmas because I was really wondering if we were going to get it in. And thankfully I called my vendor this week and I'm pleasantly surprised that they had it. So very excited to share that with you tonight. I hope you guys are excited as well. The other thing I got back in stock when the red came, and this one we might have to watch the camera on. This is a Henry Glass white on white star. This was huge for a lot of people making patriotic quilts. It's a really beautiful print. It has lots of little tiny stars. Wonderful blender if you're doing patriotic quilts or anything that you need a background with stars. This is a great print from Henry Glass. I think you'll be very pleased with the quality, and we're very excited to get that back in. We actually had sold out of that in, I think, June, and we just now got it back this week. Okay. after this, I'm going to do a door prize. So a couple more things. All right. So one thing I wanted to share with you. Now, for many of you, if you've been following me for the last couple of weeks, before we started comments sold, we had this actually hanging here in the shop. I've returned it back to Nancy, who was so generous to loan it to me. This is the Crabapple Hill over the river and through the woods. It is a quilt that is also hand embroidery. Thank you, Leah. And so that quilt measures out at 51 by 57. I've seen it done in blue. I've seen it done in red. It's also done in the black and tans. Absolutely stunning. If you are going to be home for the winter and you're looking for a new project, Kathy Schmitz has some of the crackles in this fabric. Crabapple Hill likes Moto, so you'll see a lot of blenders in there. It's handwork. It's not difficult. Absolutely beautiful pattern. So this is number 120. We have 3 of those, I believe, available tonight. Okay. And, okay. I gotta actually open this because you guys...
Oh, we're doing by the yard calendar?
Yes, we're doing the by the yard calendar.
Better not pout. Where's that?
I don't have it. I have.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Did I forget to take that off there?
It's
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
We are skipping. Oh, you don't have to click it. You can just click the next one.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So we have this hilarious by the yard calendar. I've sold like 20 of these. This is by Jen Lopez. Very cool. If you are a quilter or you have friends that are quilters, you will want to get this for them for a present. If you need a mystery gift for your upcoming guild meeting, you will want to get this for a present. The cartoons are really well done. They're really funny. And it's just a beautiful calendar. We have several available. Okay. I should probably read one. It says, "You're knitting. What happened to that big quilt you've been working so hard on?" She says, "I've decided to see other projects." So here she is. And how many of us quilters do that? We have like 10 quilts started, and then we like pull out our knitting or our crochet or our scrapbooking. But anyway, great calendar. We have several available, and it's called By the Yard, and it's not item number 122. Okay, so now I have to say something else I did, which I oopsed on. It asks us for sizes. It only comes in one size, but you're going to have to comment the size number is 1. I didn't realize when I was putting in certain product that I was doing that. So if you want the calendar, you're going to comment sold 122 and then put in the number 1 and it will be added to your cart. And my apologies for that. I fixed that later on when I was doing notions, but in the beginning I didn't realize it. So again, I'm learning. Thank you for being patient. I do appreciate that. So Leah, do we have somebody who has shared? We can go back and see if you guys have earlier on shared. I have a little door prize as a thank you for sharing. This is not my main major door prizes. The early birds tonight that showed up, they each got...
The last person that shared it, excuse me, was Susan Rothbauer.
Okay, so Susan Rothbauer, I have a beautiful bundle for you. Let me back up what I was saying before I show you that. The my early birds that joined me at 6:45 tonight each got $10 credit in their accounts. So in next week, if you want to be an early bird, you have an opportunity to possibly...
Sherry Wonderling just shared it.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Well, I have another bundle I'm going to have to grab. So, because now we just gave away 2. So that's okay. Write it down. All right. So Susan, so I have, thank you for sharing. I do appreciate it. I want you guys to know how grateful I am that you join me and that you do share. It really helps our business. It helps us bring you great product every week. So we have this wonderful bundle for you. This is just blenders. It's I think something you'll be very happy to use in your collection. And these are half-yard cuts. So we don't skimp when we give out like prizes here. So that is for you there. And then Sherry, okay. So
what are you looking for?
Okay, so well, thank you for sharing, Sherry. I appreciate that. Okay, and yay,
Karen.
Susan. Yep. Okay. Oh, hi, Pam. How are you? I didn't see you join there. So
She's
wonderful. Thanks, Pam. All right, so
I'm do one of them.
yeah, we're gonna do one for the share because I have $50 door prizes for that. No, we're doing 50s later.
Yeah, but this is over here for the bundle.
Okay, so Sherry, I'm gonna have to show another bundle for Sherry. Grab that one right there.
Which one? Where's another?
Right there.
This one?
Yep, we'll share that one.
Yep.
Okay, so Sherry, you got this fat quarter bundle coming to you. Now these are grays and creams. So again, thank you for sharing, and I appreciate you guys joining me every week.
Sherry said, always happy to share.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Sue Sebastian says, love your variety.
Oh, well, thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. We really try. We really do.
And then Susan Rothbauer said, ooh, thank you.
You are very welcome. All right.
Thank you,
Next
Mary.
thing. Okay. So this is our portion of the show. We're going to go through some notions I have because I think you guys don't realize everything that's out there, and I want to share it with you because just because I see it in my shop every day doesn't mean you know that it exists. So we're going to go back down and off of me. Leah's trying to be so helpful because I have little things to show them. So,
okay.
To keep in the calendar theme, if you are needing a 2021 calendar, this one from That Patchwork Place, I have one of these left. This is item number 123, and again, you're going to have to put in the size as 1 because I oops. But anyway, so this comes with a 28-page pull-out booklet with complete instructions for making each of the projects that you see here in this calendar. This is a great calendar for next year if you need one, because you don't have one yet. There's one for you. All right. Okay. So these are just too stinking cute. Okay, I have a couple of each of these. So here we go. Just because we're quilters doesn't mean we don't use embellishments. And if you joined me a couple weeks ago, you will know that we did a whole lesson on embellishments. This is from Dress It Up Buttons called Mr. and Mrs. Claus. There are 3 pieces in the set. It's Mr. Claus, well, it's Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and a cute reindeer. So we have several of these from Dress It Up.
Very cute.
This is number 124, and you're going to have to comment the size is 1 because I know it's a thing. It'll stop here in a minute. Okay, so that's Mr. and Mrs. Claus. The next one up is the Christmas Eve, Leah.
Yep.
Okay, this is Christmas Eve. This, I believe, has 1, 2, 3. This actually has 7 pieces in it. The back of the package says it has 5. They're made overseas. What can we say? Anyway, they're very, very cute. Sometimes they get extra, I guess, buttons thrown in, and I don't know, but every time I look at these buttons, it cracks me up because they'll say, oh, we have 5, but there's like 30 pieces in there. Anyway, this is called Christmas Eve. Again, you're going to have to comment the size is 1. Right, even though it's not, I know, you'll stop in like 6 more things. Okay, last thing for buttons here. This is called Let It Snow. These are very cute little snowmen with a couple of Christmas trees. So if you're looking to embellish your upcoming holiday table toppers, pillows, wall hangings, whatever it is that you're working on embellishing, these buttons are surely cute. Many of you love these buttons. We sell quite a few buttons, especially on our Etsy account. I sell like, I think I sold 30 packages of Halloween buttons. Yeah, in October. It was crazy. I know, it was nuts. So
Buttons on your mask.
yeah. Okay, now, this book, many of you have not seen. Those have stopped in my shop. I've shown it to you. I need to really share this with you guys because it's getting late in the year, but it is an absolutely brand new, beautiful book by Darcy Ashton, and this is called All About Santa. Now, the Santas, all right, so there's different projects. All right, the book is full of cool projects. Let me get to the colorful portions here because they are neat. Okay, because there's like a special like thing about this. Okay, so there's this here, and we have this here. All right, we have that there. We have that there. And what I love about this book is that you can make these different projects. Okay, how's that for like a ton of Santa? So if you're a big Santa fan like I am, this is like a dream come true because I can make projects for Santa for like years to come. And the cool thing is just because they show you this Santa here, maybe on this stocking, that's not how this has to be done. After you get to the front section, in the back, you get to pick whichever Santa you want to put on your project. So if you don't like the particular Santa that they chose, then you can sit there and change the Santa. Now, I actually figured out something pretty cool. Thank you for tilting that up.
Yep.
The Santas are almost done as a theme. So in my book, I labeled the Santas. So, because to me, one of them looked very Nordic. One looked woodland. One looked like traditional Santa. So each of the Santas are different. And depending on the fabric choices you can make the Santa go with more of that theme. So if you're looking to do a project with with like a winter, or not winter, a woodland Santa, then you're going to choose like very earthy tones for your Santa Claus. Great book. I think we have 4 of them to go out, and I think if you're a Santa fan, you're going to be really happy. Every time I show this book, people just go crazy. Okay, so we talked about Kim Deal during our warm-up session, or our earlier session this evening, because we do have Kim Deal fabrics ordered for the end of the year. She has a new collection coming out. This is a new book by her called Simple Sampler, and the beautiful thing about this is you can make all the blocks here and make the quilt on the front. However, because it's Kim Deal and she's amazing and we love her, you can also just take the blocks and just do small projects. So you actually have an option this time. Here's a couple. Now she works in a lot of wool. You do not have to work in a lot of wool. You can work in flannel. You can work in regular cotton. Wool is not necessary, especially with it being expensive. You can also work in felt. Okay, so if you just don't have great access to wools, you do not have to do it in wool. So look how beautiful that is. We have a couple of these books available. And again, if you're a Kim Deal, look how stunning that is with the black. Like, I don't know. She just has amazing, like, color. What is it?
Eyes for color.
Yeah, eyes for color. Thank you, Leah. I'm losing words. So look how beautiful that is. So Kim Deal fans, there's that book there. I think you'll be really happy with it. That is number 128. Size is 1. I just cracked myself up with these things. Okay. All right, what are we on to?
That's so Chenille.
Okay, so let me pull this out because I stuffed it into a little basket for you guys so I would be organized.
Wow.
All right, so
Yes. I'm so excited.
Kimberbell fans will recognize this cute booklet we had. We did a whole series a couple months ago on chenille. And if you are unfamiliar with chenille, chenille is basically the process of layering 6 or 7 layers of fabric and then cutting them with a special chenille cutter, which I will show you in just a minute, and making a 3-dimensional little surface. So this booklet here is all about pot holders. It's called That's So Chenille Christmas Hot Pads. And so you have like a snowman and Santa and a peppermint twist. And in each one here, there's the close-up.
This is a close-up.
This is a close-up. Bugs Bunny. All right. Let me see if I can get them. I raised my kids on Bugs Bunny, so Leah's back there going, this is a close-up. Daffy Duck used to say that all the time. Anyway, so it tells you in here how to make the different projects. Chenille is fun. It's super duper easy. And if you have to make a gift for somebody this year, these hot pads are super duper cute. And I think you'll be really excited to make them. If you do not have a chenille cutter, so that was number 129, sizes 1. We also have the chenille cutter available. And this is number 130. So it tells you on the back on how to make how to use the chenille cutter. It is not rocket science. It's actually very, very easy. I figured it out. You can too. The chenille cutter is different than a rotary cutter because it has these little like arms on it, and you use the arms to slide it between the fabric layers, and that's what that's how it chenilles. So if this is something you've wanted to try before, I recommend doing it on a small project like the hot pads. Don't tackle like some massive baby quilt because it's a little bit of a learning curve, especially on a large project. So if you're new to that whole thing,
We could always do like a...
yeah, we have to do like a YouTube on that.
Yeah, just show how it works.
So that is the chenille cutter. And if you already have a chenille cutter, but you've noticed that your blades are getting dull, we also have the chenille replacement blades specific for the cutter. So that's item 131, size is 1. I just cracked myself up with this whole thing. I know. Oh, I thought that was the last one we had to do sizes. I can see going forward now. We don't have to do sizes after that. All right. So I was vending a show a couple of weeks ago, and a gentleman came up to me, and he's like, I absolutely love this. He said, this is the most versatile tool. It is a mini screwdriver for your throat plate on your sewing machine. So what it is many times the throat plate has flathead screws, and you need to be able to take that off because you should be cleaning your machine regularly. And a lot of times you don't have a screwdriver that will fit in that like tiny spot that they give you, let alone if you have bigger hands, it's a real nightmare. So this is the tiny mini screwdriver. It's item number 137. Okay, so, and if you want to do it as a stocking stuffer gift for a quilty friend, that's a good idea. All right. The next thing I have to share is our Laurel Birch black socks. This is, okay, if you have a size 10 foot, don't order these. They will not fit you, okay? If you're like an 8 or lower, these will fit you just fine. Ask me how I know. So these are great quality socks from Laurel Birch. Many of you are Laurel Birch fans. There's a great picture that will show you the full display. These are great stocking stuffers and gifts for quilty friends, especially who are Laurel Birch fans. So that is a pair of socks we have. Okay, next thing I threw in here is for those of you that are going to be working on Christmas themed or holiday themed quilts, and you're using metallic threads like the sulky sliver that we talk about quite often in here, you're going to want a pack of metallic needles. They are different than your regular sewing machine needles because they have a bigger eye, which helps the metallic thread go through and stick to or stitch through to your fabric. So if you're trying to do metallic threads without a metallic needle, you're going to end up with a lot of thread breakage, and you're going to get very frustrated because that's just how that works. So we don't want you frustrated. We want you to be happy, and we don't want you to throw your projects in the trash can because something's not right. I've seen lots of Facebook posts where people are ending up with rat's nests and all these problems, and they can't figure out why. 9 times out of 10, they're using the wrong needle. So this is a metallic needle. These are 80-12s, so they'll go into your quilt fabric just fine. You don't need a huge metallic needle to work with metallic threads. Just an 80-12 is fine. So I threw that in there tonight because lots of you are going to be doing fun metallic-y kind of things in the coming weeks. Okay? So, moving on. Notice we didn't have to comment a size. Okay. Again, for those of you that were joining me a couple weeks ago, we did a whole series on, or a whole class on embellishments. And at that time, my friend Nancy, who's awesome, loaned me her patchwork pillow from Crabapple Hill. The pattern sold out. We got a couple back in stock. And if you were one of those people that wanted a pattern, and unfortunately we were sold out at the time, we have it's not in the room. I gave it back to Nancy. Oh, okay. Leah's here looking for it. Anyway, so this is the pattern from Crabapple Hill, and this is a absolutely wonderful display item for your upcoming holidays. It's not a Halloween only kind of pattern. It's a fall pattern, and it uses lots of different embroidery techniques, and I think you'll really like it if you are one that likes doing handwork. So that's our patchwork pumpkin from Crabapple Hill, number 140. Okay, this I gotta open. Yeah, open it as well. I'm opening. Okay, this we're never able to show, but we're gonna be able to show it tonight. Really excited about this. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Okay, what are you looking at? You are looking at the Tote Trivet from the Gypsy Quilter. This is an amazing thing. So let me put it together. Okay, then you guys can see how cool this is. Now, if you go to retreats or you're going to classes and you need a place for your stuff like on the table because you don't want your stuff to go all over the place, you can stuff in your needles, your scissors, your marking pencils, little mini rulers, whatever, into this here. It's flat when you go to class, but when you're in class, it becomes a tote. How amazing is that? Not only is it amazing, it is nylon, so if you spill your coffee on it, you can easily rinse it off, okay? It's very durable. It has a good zipper in it. It's a nylon material, and we have them available tonight. Unfortunately, the only thing that has delivered to the vendor is red. However, if you want the upcoming black or purple, go ahead and comment sold, but leave me a note at checkout that you are willing to wait 2 more weeks for the black or the purple to come in from the vendor, okay? So, you know, if you want the red, that you're all set. But if you want the other colors, unfortunately, I can't show them to you because the vendor doesn't have them yet. However, this is an awesome little take along to a class. So again, I'll show you how the snaps are heavy duty too. This is not a whimsy thing. So you're gonna, throw your stuff in there, pop it in your little tote bag, take it to class, and when you're there, you have a perfect little tote. Throw your scraps or whatever, or just keep your materials together. That way, nobody's grabbing your stuff by accident when you're in a class or at a retreat. Cool. Okay, there's that. All right. We've shown this a couple times, but it is an ongoing favorite with you guys. This is the So Organized pattern and frame. And this is the actual metal stand that it comes with. It also comes with the elastic. You're going to take a couple of fat quarters and put this together. You can literally put it together in like an hour, and it holds everything. I use mine constantly. It sits next to my sewing machine. I have my rotary cutter in there. I have my amazing awl in there, pens. I don't know. I just have everything in mine, and these are fantastic. And if you're looking for a gift item for a dear friend, you can either give her this, she can make herself, and if you're a really great friend, you can make it for her and give it as a gift. So it just depends on how friendly you are. Anyway, so you need a little bit of stabilizer. It's a third of a yard of lightweight fusible stabilizer. And then you're all set to go. Super cute, super easy. I made one. Again, if I can make it, you can make it. And I think you'll really enjoy that. Okay. Okay. Apparently, I have to go this way with everything. All right. So now we're going to start getting into our Civil War portion of our show. And we're going to take our time and go slowly. I will reiterate once again that when Leah puts this up, the $5.99 you see is going to be for the half yard.
I just need to get a sign.
I know, I should put a sign on the table. Yes. It says $5.99 half yards.
That would be great.
1 yard is $10.99. 2 yards, though, drops to $9.99 a yard. So at 2 yards, it's $19.99. Now, Riley Blake, let's talk about Jane Austen. This was supposed to be here back in August. And
oops,
they piecemealed our collection into us. We still do not have our full quilt kits. It has been a debacle, but you are going to benefit from that because look here, this is a beautiful Jane Austen that arrived this week finally. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous print. If you were standing here, you'd just be like touching it. Yeah, it's just one of those like you just want to like rub it all over. Beautiful print. This is from the Jane Austen collection from Riley Blake. And my apologies to those of you that are like really like looking forward to the whole Jane Austen thing, and it's been just piecemealed into the shops. Not something that we enjoy because it makes it really hard to put these in your guys' hands. But if you are a Jane Austen fan, this is a beautiful fabric. And once we get the kits in here, we can actually show you those. So that's what's going on with that. But that is Jane Austen. That's number 145. And you're going to want to comment half yard, 1 yard. Make sure you spell out the word yard. Okay? No abbreviations. Okay. The next one half here. Now again, this is a thing where don't get excited if I don't have the whole bolt in front of you because I have other bolts in the room. This is the Kim Deal Butter Churn Basics. Again, this is a blender for Civil War fabrics, and Kim Deal fans will recognize this beautiful blender. And it is a cream with a brown, what would you call those? Florals? Leaves?
They're florals.
Lines, yeah. So anyway, so this is Kim Deal Butter Churn. Okay, kind of. This is a Esther's Heirloom from Kim Deal. This is part of that line. These are kind of upside down. These are miniature tiny florals.
Oh gosh, busy. Okay.
Yeah, it is a busy print. However, it's a beautiful Kim Deal. Yep. And this is item number 147. This is a green with a little bit of like navy blue. This would go beautiful with that navy blue.
Just bring out certain colors.
Primitive gatherings. Yeah. Yep. So this is another wonderful print. Okay. And then we are on to the next pile. Let me take my elderly self across the room.
I've never said elderly.
Just joking. Okay. We try and have fun. All right. Where are we at here?
We're at Kim Deal Butter Churn.
Butter
Which looks like this, I think.
Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay.
Yep.
So, again, another wonderful blender for Civil War fabrics. This is Kim Deal Butter Churn.
148.
Yep. It has this like Mandarin kind of like cream beige, and then there's tiny little pin dots of red, green, and gold. So this would also work not just in Civil War. This would also work for a Christmas themed quilt or table topper. So keep that in mind. Beautiful blender, especially if you're a Kim Deal fan. Okay, last blender from Kim Deal is this one here. This is number 149. And it has, these are white circles with a little tiny red dot here. Hopefully you guys are getting, this. And again, another wonderful blender. And you can never have enough Kim Deal blenders in your life. Okay, these I have to knock. Now, I have the next couple of bolts I'm showing you are on sale. We've marked them down. So hopefully they find new homes tonight, and I can bring in other cool things first. And it's actually
the shelter.
No, it's this one. It's number 150.
150, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
So number 150 is this one here. This is from Three Sisters. Earlier in the evening, I shared with you a Three Sisters bundle. This is from their Rouge 1800 collection. We have just a little bit of this left in stock, and I thought tonight's a good night to give it a new home. So if you are interested in that, you're going to comment sold 150, and we're selling this in whole yards. Okay, there's no half yards on this one.
Okay, I'll take that pile.
And you know what, the price isn't right on that because it's still in $5.99. But the 1 yard price on that is like $8.99. When you guys put that in your cart, you're going to see that as an $8.99. And I don't think you can order it in half yards. So it might be a little discrepancy with how I type that in.
That's fine.
That's what it is.
We can alter that later if it comes up.
Yeah, once you guys put something in your cart, you can always change quantity, add, remove, all those wonderful things.
And just message us.
And if you're like really confused, just comment. Or not comment, send me a note and I'll help you. This is also from Rouge 1800. This has a pink background. A little bit of a blue in the leaf there. Beautiful collection that we had. These are the last two bolts we have also on sale. And this is also from Rouge 1800 from Three Sisters. Three Sisters is a Moto line, and actually they're not sisters at all. It's just they call it Three Sisters. I know, it's funny. And me and my sister, even though they kind of look the same, they're not sisters either. So, like, I think Moto went through a whole sisters thing. So, anyway, this was years ago.
Family.
This was before me. Yeah, it's all about family. So, anyway, so again, this one's on sale. All right. And
Fruitful Life. Not the border stripe.
oh, we're up here. Yep, this one. Okay. Okay, so this is a Wilmington print called A Fruitful Life. This is also on sale tonight. Hence the weird price point that's up on your screen. And if you are looking for a wonderful, I mean, absolutely stunning floral print, this would make a great everything. A table topper, quilt. We actually used it in the quilt that we're going to show you at the end. So this is from Wilmington Prints.
Is that $4.99 per half yard?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, and to go with that, we have another one from that line. This is the border stripe, and I will open that up so you guys can see that. And
ooh,
yeah,
go back with it. There you go.
Right.
Get that full effect.
Yep. Beautiful line, and this is like a beige background. Hopefully you guys can see that it's not white. Okay, so think ahead to springtime. I know that we're all in this middle of our, winter, but if you're going to get it on sale, now's a good time to get it, and you'll be ready to go for spring. All right, 2 more bundles.
Oh my goodness. See, this one didn't show up. There's a few of them that will go back through at the end, I guess.
What didn't show up? Their picture?
No, it just says this. Like, see, everybody else's goes like that.
1, 5, 1, 1. There needs to be a space between the word 1 and yard on Cheryl's.
Okay.
So, just we'll have to tell her.
Okay.
Cheryl, on your order there you have to put a space between the number 1 and the word yard. That's why it didn't go into your cart. So you might want to retype that.
Right.
It's pretty. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to put spaces between.
And and the dash, I think.
Yeah, and you got to get rid of the dash on that Cecilia too. It's very specific, and I apologize for the. I apologize for the, you know, kind of pinning you down on it. But if you see that if you think it ordered, and I don't think I pluralized the word yard. Everything is yard singular form, not plural. So Cecilia, you're going to want to type sold 1525 yard. Okay.
Space
yeah.
out, yeah.
And if it's still not right, we'll fix it later.
There's somebody else up here that had a little bit of trouble. They were trying to get a half yard and they just said 0.5.
Okay, so if you have a half yard, you're actually going to have to put oh no, you have to spell the word half, like HALF, yard. Okay. So if you want a half yard or something, you have to spell it out. Again, sorry for making it like you must do it this way, but that's how the program reads the comments. I really don't have any control over it except for like what I type in, where I was making you guys choose sizes for single products that you didn't need to have a size for.
Which one are we doing?
Okay, so
Fruitful Life?
One more on the Fruitful Life. This is a black floral with orange and pink flowers, and again, this one is on sale. Okay, and then we'll get into our Civil War here in just a second. All right, and that is number 154, and we have that in half yard and 1 yard. So make sure that we don't plural. Okay, and here we go. So fans of Civil War will recognize Paula Barnes. She has been, she designs for Marcus Fabrics, and this is a beautiful print. We're actually getting very low on our Civil War in here. That's why I'm really excited about the Barbara Brackman that's coming out, because we're going to just fill up with Barbara Brackman and Betsy Chushin probably. So this is a navy blue. We have a little bit of a brickish red, kind of teardrop.
Orangish.
Kind of, I would not say orange.
That's a little orangish.
Okay, well, it's more brick.
Brick.
Yeah, brick is good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a Civil War fabric by Paula Barnes from Marcus Fabrics. Okay. Next one we have is another Paula Barnes. This one is really cool. This is almost a shirting, which is really great. So this could be a great blender here. So we have this like tiny floral with a little bit of a red bud in the floral, and again, Marcus Fabrics. So good quilt shop quality fabrics from Marcus Fabrics. Okay. All right, and then we have this Civil War. I call it Blue Indigo. This is a great pattern. I mean, can you imagine living back in that time, and like these are the fabrics that you would have seen people walking around in for dresses and that kind of thing. And these ladies, I don't know if you guys realize how they do this, but they find the old books from the factories up in like Massachusetts and stuff. And in those books were the swatches to the prints that you're seeing. So they not only research they get the swatches from a certain period, but then sometimes they actually have to buy the rights to certain things. I know Barbara Brackman's had to buy rights to different fabrics over the years, which is very interesting because we're only talking like 130 years ago. But the point is this is very beautiful and, you know, a great Civil War fabric from Paula Barnes. Okay. To go with those Civil War, I have brought in, okay, this one we sell quite a bit of. This is, those familiar with Primitive Gatherings, this is one of their fabrics called Tallow. And this is item number 158. And it will blend with your Civil War fabric. So I want to make sure that you guys have blenders to go with your collections of Civil War. So if you ordered one of those bundles earlier, you know, this is something, the tallow. A lot of people use this tallow, though, for backgrounds on hand embroidery. Many of the Crabapple Hill patterns, you can use this in. I know there was a witch's line a couple years ago. People use this a lot. So this is tallow from Primitive Gatherings. You're not going to write the word tallow. I'm just telling you that's what it's called because Primitive Gatherings muslins, they named them. And if you bought it and you knew that it was a tallow, then this is the same one. And again, it has that molted kind of feature in it. So actually a wonderful blender. Okay. All right. And last but not least, we're rounding out the fabrics here. So this is Primitive Gatherings Brown. They don't have a name, I don't think, for this one. It's a brown molted muslin from Primitive Gatherings. I'm showing it to you as part of the Civil War collection. Oh, go forward.
Yes,
okay. Thankfully, you're here to tell me that. Anyway, last week I had to guess with Dad in the room. Anyway, so we have this beautiful line. Again, this will go with your Civil War fabrics. And people tend to forget about blenders when they buy Civil War. They buy all these prints, and then they get them home, start laying them out, and realize they have nothing to separate out those spaces. So it's important that you have other blenders going in there for sashing or actual accents in the block. That helps make your Civil War fabrics stand up off of the pattern and really come forward. So don't forget your blenders when you're looking at Civil War. Okay.
Celia's, it didn't show up.
Sold 1525 yard. Because a 5 yard isn't an option. So Cecilia will have to choose 3 yard and a 2 yard.
Okay.
So Cecilia, what you want to do is in that cart, you put in sold 152, put in 3 yard, and then sold 152 in the next comment, 2 yard. And then I'll cut it all in 1 5 yard piece. Sorry for the confusion on that, but
it's very picky.
And make sure that we're not pluralizing yards. It's just yard, I believe is how I wrote it.
It still went to cart.
Did it? Okay. Well, apparently it lets you put an S on the end. Who knows? We're good at
technology.
Yes. Okay.
Who knows?
I have 3 more things to show you, and I believe Leah, you have that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 3.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. Yeah.
Making sure that we're on the right page.
What you're talking
So we are on number 160. And we're going to flip this up. So we're going to show 160 and then, because it's on the back wall.
Would you like me to move the camera up?
Yeah, I want you to move the camera.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay. So a couple months ago.
Fancy.
This is, okay, let's not drop the camera. Can you hold it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to insert this back in here.
Okay.